The Trapping Chronicles, brought to you by Fur Takers of America.
We've got a real nice coon trail coming along this side of this old building. But if we set this condomere back here in this hole, which is where a lot of people would want to sit, you have to worry about a dog catch because the dog cannot get over or around that trap if we set right here in the hole. If you come out front here, 4, 5, or 6 feet, and set in the trail here, the dog can come over or around the trap without catching the dog. Basically, we're just gonna put in a stabilizer, the trap, like so. Trap set and good to go. The trap needs to be as rigid as possible. That way when the animal hits it, nothing moves but the trigger, so the trap fires nice and crisp like we want it to. You can block them in quite a bit if you want to, but again, you're right here where if there's any dogs present, they've got to come through this hole in the fence. The only way they can get through the fence. This way the dog can go around the trap without it forcing him down into the trap. Basically, we have the same type of environment here. We've got a hole underneath the fence. We've got coon traffic. The coon are coming through here. The best place when you're using these type of traps is to not actually set the hole, to come out front here 5, 6 feet from the hole, like somewhere right in here. Use your stabilizer, actually set the trap, and just bring up enough, a little bit of dead grass. You don't take much. We're setting right here, center line of travel for where the coon's wanting to go. Some guys, you can do a lot of primping on these sets if you want to. You don't really need it much, you know, as far as sticking stuff in the springs and whatnot. The coon's still gonna put his head right here. When a dog comes through this fence, the dog can go over the trap or the dog can go around the trap. You don't have to worry about catching the dog. It's safe and it's a responsible way to be using these tools. These tools are necessary. The trappers desperately need this tool if they're gonna manage this resource. If you want birds to hunt, the trappers have to use this tool to control the possum, coon, and skunk populations and feral cats if you want good bird populations. So it's a matter of the trapper and the hunter coexisting. They need each other. The hunters desperately need the trappers. The trappers, on the other hand, have to think about the hunters in the field and use these traps in a responsible manner and set them out away from the hole in this fence out front here where the dog coming through the fence can go over or around the trap and isn't forced into the trap. Most hunting dogs are big enough that they don't naturally want to fit down into a trap this size in this type of situation. So if you pull it away from the fence, you miss the dog, the hunter and the trapper can coexist and everybody's happy.